Welcome back to another update of my LEGO City project, where we're finally completing the historic city center with two spectacular final constructions. These buildings are packed with details and exciting surprises, so let's dive in and see how I built them. This is the last remaining space in the Old Town Center, and today we're filling it with two fantastic vintage-style buildings that are fully furnished. The first building is a luxurious corner townhouse made from light tan masonry bricks and white window frames. The corners of the townhouse are finished using a well-known building technique often seen in historic architecture. The gray section is not visible from the outside since it forms an interior wall that connects to this stunning second building made from light and dark gray bricks. Personally, I think these two colors work really well together, and I can't wait to see how they blend with the surrounding buildings. We placed the two buildings in their final position to see if the overall look is strong enough or if some adjustments are needed for the best result. So far, I'm happy with how it's turning out, and it's time to start furnishing the light brown corner townhouse. This is a luxury home equipped with all the comforts. We remove the roof and separate the three floors so you can clearly see how the structure is built. As loyal viewers of my channel know, I build everything modular so I can easily move or modify buildings later if needed. With this corner house, I wanted to create a high-end look, so I used small windows, a classic-style front door, and two small canopies above each entrance. On the ground floor, there's a cozy living room with an open kitchen, a dining table, and a seating area with a comfortable couch and a TV. Next to the staircase, I built a small bathroom finished with tiny marble tiles accessible through another classic-style door. All floors are fully accessible, so the stair openings had to align perfectly with the ends of each staircase. On the second floor, you'll find the master bedroom, which includes a bed, a TV, and a desk where the residents can comfortably work from home. I finished the floor with a charming tile pattern that enhances the vintage luxury style I want to achieve with this build. In the other room, there's a spacious bathroom that perfectly matches the luxury vibe of this house. The bathroom features a shower cabin, a toilet, and a large sink. I also finished this floor with vintage-style tiles that create a super fun effect and instantly give you the feeling of being in a real bathroom. On the third floor, there are two more rooms. One is a guest bedroom with another bed, some lovely flowers, and a large wardrobe. The other room is a home office because the man of the house needs a quiet space to work. After all, you can't live in such a luxurious house without putting in some extra hours after a long day at the office. I chose to finish this floor in the same way as the other two levels. This creates a consistent look throughout the home, just like you often see in real-life houses, which always look so clean and cohesive. We stack the final floors on top of each other and can now admire the entire house in all its glory. Now that the house is fully furnished, it also looks much better from the outside. Personally, I'm really happy with how this build turned out. The light brown masonry bricks combined with the white window frames are truly a great combination, one I often use in my LEGO City designs. We'll place the building in its spot in the city very shortly. But of course, we're also going to furnish the second building. This one is narrower, which makes it more of a challenge to include all the spaces you'd find in a real home. First, we separate all three floors, starting with the living room located on the first floor. I intentionally chose to make residential homes out of the final two buildings in the historic part of the city. I felt there just weren't enough homes here. After all, what's a city without places for people to live? This living room also features an open kitchen and a dining table with a view of the city park located behind the house. Under the staircase, I created storage space by building a closet closed off with a door. I also designed a cabinet by the front window, decorated with a stylish bowl and a vibrant bouquet of flowers to bring more warmth and character to the room. For the flooring, I used light brown tiles which come closest to the look of real hardwood and really add to the cozy atmosphere. On the second floor, you'll find the master bedroom connected to a spacious bathroom. Just like in real homes, you first enter a hallway before accessing the room through a door. This time, I purposely chose not to place a wall between the bedroom and bathroom, allowing the residents to walk straight from one to the other. You often see this in luxury homes, so I thought it would be fun to recreate this concept in my LEGO City. The bedroom features a large bed and a built-in wardrobe tucked under the staircase. Because this is a narrow house, I had to make use of every inch of space to fit in all the essential elements you'd expect in a real home. We stack the floors on top of each other and move on to the final level of this project. This top floor includes a second bedroom and a laundry room where I've built a fun little washing machine, as you can see. I also added a drying rack built into the wall with laundry hanging out to dry. A really creative way to design the space if you ask me. Just like the other rooms, this bedroom features a bed and a desk for working or studying. These homes are designed for a family, and this particular room belongs to their son. So it's very likely that the computer is used more for gaming than for studying. Now that this floor is fully furnished, we stack it onto the others and place the roof on top. We take one last look at the building from all angles before placing both new buildings in their final spots in the city. And trust me, you don't want to miss this part because the final result within the historic city center is truly stunning. I'm really happy with how this design turned out, but now it's time to place both buildings in their final spot. As you can see, the surrounding street has already been fully prepared, and we attach the houses using just a few connection points so they can easily be removed if needed. Now that this entire street is complete, I think it's breathtaking to look at. It's large and full of atmosphere thanks to the wide variety of buildings. The mix of big stores like the Apple Store, the Cathedral, small restaurants, and cozy homes turns it into a vibrant street. Who wouldn't want to live here? To give you an idea of just how massive this project is, this historic city center contains over 1 million Lego bricks. Let that sink in for a moment. As loyal viewers of my channel know, I originally started building gigantic skyscrapers, but I really wanted to recreate an old part of the city too. Now, 6 months later, this is the final result. A detailed historic district filled with stunning old buildings that add so much charm, especially with the modern skyscrapers rising in the background. With this project now complete, don't go anywhere, because I'm about to reveal my plans for the back section of the city. You can already spot a massive white table waiting to be built on. But before we dive into the future, let's take a moment to appreciate this project that took months to bring to life. When I started designing my first historical buildings, I ended up rebuilding almost every single one because I wasn't satisfied with the first drafts. It was my first time working on this style, so I don't blame myself. It was a learning process. And I'm glad I took the time to explore this kind of Lego architecture instead of sticking only to modern skyscrapers. Speaking of which, I'm definitely feeling inspired to reach for the sky again. As it has always been the plan, I want to completely build out this table with gigantic skyscrapers that tower high above the rest of the city. The table measures roughly 3.3 feet deep by 6.6 feet wide, giving me a massive area to work with. And every Lego builder knows how much you can do with a space this size. Loyal viewers might remember the Shell gas station I designed a while back. Personally, I think that build turned out so well that I want to bring it back and feature it in this new part of the city. My plan is to extend the road layout so the gas station can fit perfectly alongside it. Curious about my new designs? Subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoyed this update. Let me know in the comments which skyscraper you'd love to see built, and who knows, your idea might become reality in my next update. Curious about my other historical builds? Then make sure to check out this video where I show how I recreated a 14th century cathedral out of Lego. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next update.